Hello guys!
Hi.
So, we're here today with another video. Today, we're doing Halloween tag.
My favorite thing ever.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding. It is.
I have the questions here on my phone, and I got most of these off the internet. Some of them I came up with on my own. 1. What is your favorite Halloween movie?
Hocus Pocus.
I really like Halloween Town. 2. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy Halloween?
200.
20,000.
Infinity. Meet me out back.
3. What is your favorite Halloween memory?
I would have to say, and this one's like kind of out there, but my favorite Halloween memory would probably be the year that my grandpa was getting his heart transplant on Halloween. Not heart, I mean lung. I'm sorry. No, this is how it actually gets like kind of funny. So we were going to the cemetery because my great grandmother used to love Halloween. That was her favorite holiday as well, so she was always decorating and things like that. So it was me, my aunt, my mom, my uncle, and my cousin. My dad was at work and my grandma was at the hospital with my grandpa, naturally, because he's undergoing major surgery. And so we were driving to the cemetery and we got detoured because the neighborhood that we were in is always getting detoured. And so we had to go in the back entrance of the cemetery. Now, this is a Catholic cemetery. If you've ever been in a Catholic cemetery, they are the most confusing things. Like, they're their own world. So we're going through this Catholic cemetery, and my aunt's like, I thought you said that you knew where the site was. And my mom's like, I do if we go in the other entrance. And it was just this big thing, and it was so funny.
Gosh.
We were stuck in the cemetery for like an hour and a half. Everyone probably had to pee at that point. And it was when we were still doing trick-or-treating at the mall, because we were in 5th grade. So we get to the mall to collect candy, and they're literally clean out of candy. And my cousin and I were like,
we should do that this year.
Go trick-or-treating at the mall?
Yes, with Lily and Abby. It's the day before Halloween.
Yeah, I know.
29th.
I saw it.
Okay.
That's 2 days before Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Well, what if I said the day before?
I don't know. And that was just really funny to me because, you know, everyone's always like, tee-hee-hee, spent your Halloween in a cemetery. You know, like, I actually spent my Halloween in a cemetery.
I actually have a few favorite Halloween memories.
Excuse that long explanation.
Going trick-or-treating with, my friends, like, my one friend, Charla, she gets scared so easily, so I love seeing her getting scared on Halloween when we go trick-or-treating. And we don't really get to see each other that much, so I really like doing that. Another is when we get to dress up at school for Halloween. And lastly is the choir Halloween parties, because I always think that they're fun. Plus then we get to, like, interact with other choir members that aren't in your choir class.
It's really sad because no one who we're friends with is still in choir, so no one can, like, sneak us in.
Yeah.
So many tears.
4. Have you always loved Halloween?
Yes. Always.
Yes and no, but I really started liking Halloween back in 2010 when this game called Animal Jam came out, and they always, like, have these cool Halloween things to decorate your den and your animal and stuff like that. So ever since then, I started really liking Halloween because their Halloween stuff is so cool. And
I did that on Club Penguin.
5. How did you get into the Halloween spirit?
I think it really does stem from my whole family really liking Halloween, but mostly my great-grandma, because she would go to the 9s for Halloween. So.
Mine is, like, kind of like what I just said for the last question with, like, Animal Jam. 6. Favorite Halloween decorations?
I actually love all of them, but there's this house by my house that has a, like, graveyard, like a fake graveyard, and there's literally one tombstone that says, I hope you rest in pieces. And I'm like,
what?
Me too. Yeah, it says rest in pieces, or I hope you rest in pieces, or something like that. Something about resting in pieces, and I thought it was really funny.
Mine is, like, those, like, little sticky things that you can put up on the windows. Because you get those for like any holiday, like Halloween, Valentine's,
Yeah.
Christmas, all that. I thought those are so cool and they're like so squishy and I like squishing them. Favorite Halloween / favorite fall scent?
I would have to say for Halloween, the vampire blood stuff at Bath and Body Works.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
love that.
And then for fall, just in general, the Leaves candle from Bath and Body Works. But that's just my favorite scent in
For
general.
Halloween, like what she said, the blood vampire one.
The blood. I like the smell of blood. It's just
The vampire blood one.
it's really nice.
And I also really like their Boo from Bath and Body Works.
We were sticking together. It's so hot out today. I have to sit
Yes.
like this.
And then for fall, I would have to say, Leaves. Favorite candy for like Halloween, I guess.
I'd have to say probably like those little pumpkins you can get that are like filled with stuff. I'm a dark chocolate and marshmallow person, but I also really love the Twix Ghosts.
Like my favorite like Halloween candy would have to be like the Reese's that are shaped into pumpkins.
I wish I liked
awesome.
candy corn more, but I really
hate
I
candy
don't.
corn.
I want to
My brother
so bad.
loves candy corn. I'm like, how do you like that? It's
I feel
horrible.
like I'm just a bad American because I hate Twinkies and I hate candy corn. I think both
I
of them are.
don't think I ever tried Twinkies before. Are they any good?
Okay, it's weird cake that tastes like air.
Are you serious?
It tastes like air, and everyone and their nan freaks that no, it tastes like air, people. It's high-calorie air. And there's literally been a study done, I think, allegedly, that Twinkies don't expire. If there was ever an apocalypse, you could just live off Twinkies. I'm like, I couldn't live off Twinkies. I would vomit if I had to live off
We
Twinkies.
should do a reaction to us trying those.
They have single packs of Giant.
Really? We should do that.
Mm-hmm.
For a
Because
video
of the
one time.
clown issues, we can't go through our usual way. See a clown come out at me and Harley Quinn's gonna come out.
9 vampires or zombies?
Vampires.
Vampires. What is
Not because of Edward Cullen, don't start that with me. No.
What is your weirdest / oddest fear?
The weirdest / oddest fear? Actually, the weird thing is, I'm not afraid of any physical things, just like mental things. So nothing.
I don't really think I have a weird or odd fear.
I would say that I'm more of someone who will just like jump, but I don't really mind anything. I think that one of the things that probably would freak me out the most is if I went to a real asylum that was like actually active, or a prison.
Or the whole clown thing.
That actually doesn't freak me out.
Really?
I mean,
it doesn't freak me out either.
Sarah and I were running around our yards with baseball bats because our sensor light came on, and I was like, come out, let's go. Yep. Because our like security thing went off and our parents weren't home, and I just grabbed a baseball bat and I was like, come out. Let's go.
I haven't personally seen one yet.
Me neither. But if I did, I was gonna bludgeon it. You did what you gotta do.
11. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Yes. 12. Favorite horror or Halloween theme song?
Does the American Horror Story theme song count?
I guess.
That one. Either that or I Put a Spell on You from Hocus Pocus.
I don't really think I have like a favorite, but I really like the music from Halloween Town. 13. Name something you wouldn't want to run into in the dark. In a dark forest.
Slender Man.
A clown. I do not want to run into a clown in dark forest. Because you don't know what's going to happen.
I feel like my problem is I'm too overconfident in the fact that I could bludgeon something that I'm like, let's go, let's find one. But honestly, I'd scream like a little pants.
14. Have you ever played with a Ouija board? No,
Yes.
I have not. Really?
Nothing happened. It was really anticlimactic. It was great.
15. If you were dared to spend the night in a haunted house, what would you do?
Okay, sidetracked, right? So there's this thing where you can enter a contest to stay in Dracula's castle
Oh, that's so
and
cool.
sleep in a coffin. Like, I don't know why I just say coffin like that. I say things in like really weird ways sometimes. Coffin. And I entered, so.
I would want to do
Yeah,
ghost
then they
hunting.
give you like Transylvania like food, and I'm like,
Oh my-
let's go.
If I was like in a haunted house, like overnight or anything, I would want to do ghost hunting.
I just wouldn't go anywhere by myself. That's it.
Yeah, we should probably do that together. And
Yeah.
Do ghost hunting.
Yeah, like just don't go anywhere by yourself, and you're
Yeah.
fine. Like it's not even that deep.
16. Do you get scared easily?
No.
Sometimes.
I feel like people want me to more than I do, but then they run up behind me and I'm just like, oh, you exist? That's fine.
Sometimes for me. Have you ever played Bloody Mary?
As far as I know, I have, yeah.
I haven't.
I read the story of Bloody Mary, freaked myself out, and did it anyway, so.
18. Would you ever go to a graveyard at night?
I have, it's not that
Yes,
bad.
I would. Would you rather go to a Halloween party or trick-or-treating?
Halloween party.
Halloween party. 20. Do you have to watch something happy after watching a horror movie before going to sleep?
No.
Sometimes depending on how scary I get after watching it.
This is how demented I am. I watched Paranormal Activity, and then I watched American Horror Story right after. Yeah.
21. While watching scary movies, do you scream at the characters, cover your eyes through the whole movie, or fall asleep?
It's more of a steady... Well, looking at the TV, I'm just like,
Well,
me too. Yeah.
I don't really do either of those. I just like watch the movie.
Yeah, I just kind of calmly watch. Sometimes I'll just like,
Jump a
you
little
just
bit.
slightly like,
Yeah.
but it's never like I'm freaking out or hyperventilating. I'm just like, okay.
22. Are you the only one who gets scared, or wait, are you the one who gets scared, or are you the scarer?
I'm the scarer.
Sometimes I can be like both because I can scare people. Because like lately I've been really scaring my brother a lot lately.
I'm just like,
And he gets scared so easily. I'm like,
I love
"Boo."
it in school when you would try to scare me and I just slowly turn around and I'm like, it is 7:40 in the morning.
23. Favorite candy to eat on Halloween?
I'm blinding myself. Probably the thank you. Yep.
I can't like it.
I have my sunglasses right there, but I don't want to crease my foundation. I would have to say that. Sorry.
We're listening to
the Twix things that I mentioned, the ghosts.
I would probably say Reese's or M&M's. Would you want to do a haunted house, haunted hayride, or haunted corn maze?
I've done all three, hun.
I want to do.
I love them all.
I would want to do all of them.
Corn maze is the worst one though because they're just hiding in there, and that's the
Kinda
only
like the
time I've
haunted
ever.
halls,
Yeah, that's the
maybe?
only time I've ever audibly screamed. That was a defining moment in my life because I'd never actually screamed at anything until then. But like, there's this person just hiding in the corner, and they just grabbed me, and I was like, "Whoa, man! Like, let's not." But at the asylum and prison, I got this here, so you can sign a paper for them to actually kidnap you and
Oh my
hold you in a
gosh.
cell, and I would sign that paper.
Alright,
When they took me, I'd be like, "Oh my god!" But then I'd just sit there and be like, "So what are you in for?"
Alright, and lastly, what did you dress up for Halloween last year?
Veronica Sawyer from Heathers the Musical.
Well, mine was kind of like a combo kind. I was like trying to go like dress up as Drew from The Tide, but I was also like Michael from 5 Seconds to Summer because I was wearing a plaid t-shirt. So I was kind of like both, I guess. So yeah, that was the Halloween tag. That's it for this video.
It's not 20 minutes long, so it might upload.
Yay! Like our last video. Hope to see you guys in our next video. Bye!
Bye. See if I can actually stop this. Are you kidding me? Is this some type of sick every time?
Hashtag
I'm
fail.
done.